JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Hurricane Beryl could pass Jamaica's Category 2 system. Jamaica remains under hurricane watch as Beryl barrels through the Caribbean. The Category 4 hurricane has entered the waters of the southeastern Caribbean. This means that hurricane conditions are possible across Jamaica within 48 hours. At a press briefing on Monday afternoon, Evan Thompson, Principal Director of the Met Service, said the system has shifted and will not directly hit Jamaica. It is expected to pass on the southern end of the island as a Category 2 hurricane. At 2 p.m., the eye of Hurricane Beryl was located near latitude 12.8 north, longitude 62.3 west. This is about 105 kilometers or 65 miles northwest of Grenada, or 1,650 kilometers or 1,025 miles east-southeast of Kingston, Jamaica. Beryl is moving toward the west-northwest near 31 kilometers per hour or 20 miles per hour. The center of Beryl will move away from the southern Windward Islands during the next few days. Beryl has already passed through most of the eastern Caribbean. In the meantime, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the government has reinforced the communication channels of the Office of the Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management in preparation for Hurricane Beryl. He said the Jamaica Information Service JIS will take the lead in ensuring the public gets the necessary information on any decision to be taken by ODPEM as it responds to emergencies. Man murdered in Commodore District, St. Catherine. A male resident of Commodore District in St. Catherine was fatally shot on Sunday. He has been identified as 35-year-old laborer Christopher Graham. The police report that at about 10:40 p.m., residents heard explosions and called the cops. A team that responded discovered Graham suffering from gunshot wounds. He was later pronounced dead at the Linstead Public Hospital. Man attacked while asleep at Bogwalk Home. A 41-year-old construction worker remains hospitalized in serious condition after being shot by unknown assailants early Sunday morning while asleep at his home in Bogwalk, St. Catherine. It is reported that at about 4:10 a.m., the man was in bed when he was awoken by loud explosions. He then realized that he had injuries to his head, back, and one of his legs. He ran from his dwelling and sought refuge and later summoned the police. The victim was assisted to the Linstead Public Hospital, where he was admitted in serious condition. The Bogwalk police are probing the incident. Woman who allegedly fatally stabbed her child's father during an argument charge. Police have charged a woman who allegedly fatally stabbed her child's father at St. John's Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Wednesday. 21-year-old Antoinette Pitt, otherwise called Shenny, of St. John's Road, has been charged with the murder of 26-year-old Lashawn Parker, also for St. John's Road address. The Spanish Town police say about 7 p.m. Wednesday, Pitt visited Parker's home and an argument developed between them. During the quarrel, Pitt allegedly used a knife to inflict stab wounds to Parker's chest before fleeing the scene. The injured man was assisted to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Pitt turned herself over to the police on Saturday and was charged following a question and answer session in the presence of her attorney. Her court date is being finalized. Former Labour Ministry employee convicted for stealing funds intended to help poor. A former employee of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, MLSS, has been convicted for using her position to steal more than $800,000 from one of the ministry's aid programs. Alvira Campbell, 35, pleaded guilty to the charges in the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court last week Wednesday, following her arrest on charge on January 13, 2022. Her arrest followed an investigation by agents of the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency MOCA, who were alerted by MLSS following a 2018 internal audit that uncovered a number of irregularities within the Public Assistance Department. The department was responsible for reviewing applications and distributing aid under the rehabilitation program. MOCA's investigation revealed that between January 2014 and November 2017, Campbell exported her position to illegally obtain a total of $807,500. The funds were used to cover tuition fees for herself at the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, UCC, and for her son at the Jamaica Foundation. Campbell was arrested on January 13, 2022, following a search of her residence, which led to the seizure of several items. She was subsequently interviewed by MOCA officers and later charged with larceny as a servant and money laundering. Director of Communications of MOCA, Major Basil Jarrett, says this conviction underscores the serious consequences of corruption and other illegal activities in the public sector and highlights the diligent efforts of MOCA's law enforcement agents in investigating and prosecuting corrupt individuals. Campbell is to be sentenced on July 31, 2024. More than 10,000 people being recruited for this year's Youth Summer Employment Program. Over 10,000 young people will be gainfully employed under the 2024 Youth Summer Employment Program that was officially launched by Prime Minister Andrew Holness at the William Knibb Memorial High School last Friday. Young men and women aged 17 to 29 who enroll in the program will be paid $60,000 over their 4 weeks of employment, which commences in the second week of July. The first week of the program will be dedicated to sensitizing and preparing them for their roles across the various agencies under the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development, which spearheads the initiative. 2 charged for murder and robbery of Portmore fisherman. 2 St. Catherine men have been charged for the shooting, death and robbery of a fisherman at his home in Portmore, charged with murder, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and robbery with aggravation, or 45-year-old taxi driver and mason, Renata Blackman of Southborough, Portmore, and a 33-year-old mechanic, O'Shane Thomas, of Pinnock Close in Caymanas, also in Portmore. Killed was 35-year-old Tedane Mickle, a fisherman of a pigeon shoot address. Reports from the Portmore police are that at about 9 p.m. on Tuesday, June 18, Mickle was at home at Pigeon Shoot in Portmore when he was awoken and told that men were stealing his boat. He went outside to check and was greeted by Blackman, Thomas, and 4 other accomplices. They opened gunfire at Mickle, hitting him multiple times before escaping in his boat. The police were summoned, and on their arrival, Mickle was seen in blood with gunshot wounds to the head and upper body. He was transported to hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Following an investigation, Blackman and Thomas were taken into custody and subsequently charged. A court date is being finalized for both men. Royal Reed paid $3.3 million by JC in settlement over incentive payments lawsuit. Embattled former Minister of Education Royal Reed has been paid $3.3 million by Jamaica College, JC, in an out-of-court settlement over allegations of incentive payments owed to him from his time as principal of the institution. In a statement, the Jamaica College Trust said the difficult commercial decision was taken after it sought legal advice and with the risk of proceeding with what it said would have been a costly litigation process. Derek Jones, chairman of the Jamaica College Trust, said the settlement comes at a cost of 10% of the amount at risk. This was a saga behind us and allows us to consider how best the money which was at risk in the lawsuit can be used to further the interests of the 1,650 boys who attend Jamaica College, Jones said. Reed, in July 2023, filed a lawsuit in the Supreme Court against the Jamaica College Trust and the Jamaica College Foundation, claiming an amount. Reed, in July 2023, filed a lawsuit in the Supreme Court against the Jamaica College Trust and the Jamaica College Foundation, claiming an amount of some $28 million, including interest. He alleged that certain incentives which had been agreed when he was the principal of JC should be paid to him even during the period he was absent from the school on secondment and then on special leave to assume the role of Minister of Education. He alleged that the arrangements include certain verbal agreements made with the late Danny Williams, who had occupied various official positions connected with Jamaica College. According to the statement, the JC Trust and the JC Foundation consulted with Williams and took legal advice, which indicated that they had a good chance of success in defending the lawsuit. However, it noted that the death of Williams in September 2023 meant that he would have been unavailable to give evidence to refute the claims of verbal agreements made by Reed. Consequently, the trust decided to pursue the option of a settlement with Reed, the school said. The trust was advised that a trial of the matter would likely take place after several years and at a probable cost in legal fees of approximately $5 million. The total amount at risk was therefore of the order of $33 million, the JC Trust said. Jones expressed his relief with the development and said he's now directing his complete focus and efforts towards the further advancement of the school, the staff, and the students. Reed has been before the court since October 2019 on charges of defrauding the Minister of Education and Caribbean Maritime University of millions of dollars. He was forced to resign from the Andrew Holness-led cabinet in March 2019. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.